Okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and we're at the Mill Creek or the Mill B South Trailhead in Big Cottonwood Canyon. This is always a pretty busy place, especially on a Sunday morning like this. You can see there are some hikers who are already getting set to take off. This is Big Cottonwood Creek. We're going to climb about, well, between 2,000 and 3,000 feet in elevation, and this is about, 3 miles each way. So it's a rigorous hike, but not too long a one. Here at the beginning of July, Big Cottonwood Creek is running really high. So if you take kids on this hike, you want to be very careful and watch them closely. That is dangerous water, but absolutely beautiful. And the beginning of the hike, you just walk up this nice paved path. It gets a lot tougher. So about a quarter mile up the paved trail, you get to the junction. That sign says Lake Blanche Trail, and you start heading uphill. And it keeps going uphill the whole way. Okay, this is the part of the trail where you start getting a glimpse of where you're headed and how pretty this is going to be. It's beautiful and shaded most of the way up to here. We've left the creek and we're still just a third of a mile in. It's amazing. You look at how lush this place is and you think how close to the desert we are. Just beautiful. The occasional little sprig of color in the middle of it all. Great stuff. A little less than a mile and a half up the hill. Actually looking down the hill. This beautiful little aspen grove. Just climbing up through the foliage. Okay, well, you can see that this out of shape guy is getting a workout, but man, is it worth it. Take a look around here. Now, we're finally getting to a spot out of the trees, and being in the trees is wonderful and shady and cool and beautiful. But you can look down the side canyon here towards the main chute of Big Cottonwood Canyon. Just gorgeous. And then look down into the canyon below us, and the creek running so strong. And then look right directly in front of us, and we've got these beautiful mountain sunflowers with their yellows and purples over here, wonderful white blooms. I need to learn a little bit more about these flowers so I could tell you what they are, but man, what a great place. And I still have a long way to go uphill. Okay, just like the pretty girl in junior high school, this trail is beautiful and cruel at the same time. Because take a look at that. That is just a gorgeous cascade coming out of Lake Blanche through that notch and down into this canyon. The cruel thing is that it's way up there, and this trail is not going by the creek, but up and over that ridge to get to the lake. We'll make it. Shooting this for my little boy Luke, who loves crawling things. There'll be a butterfly up here pretty soon. Okay, well, Here we are at the top of the hike, and it is absolutely beautiful. You can see that I've been working hard, but it's worth it. We're just over 3 miles up to the top here, and there's Lake Blanche. And gosh, what a gorgeous place. And you can look across there. You know, the amazing thing is you get up here and you see these old, if you look at the end of the lake there, that is some sort of dam, and it's a rock and mortar kind of dam, probably Depression era CCC type project, or WPA, I don't know. Quite a few hikers out here, but everyone's nice and mellow, and so it's just a wonderful atmosphere. I'm going to be heading to some waterfalls over there, so I'll show you those in a second. And if you want, oh, don't want you to miss that, right underneath what I think is Sundial Peak. It sure looks appropriately named, so I think that's what that is. And just beautiful up here. So to give you the particulars, according to my GPS, we've climbed over 2,000 feet in let's see how many, about 3¼ miles to get up here, and it took me just over 2 hours. I was one of the slowest hikers on the trail, and it'll sure be a lot faster getting down. Here's the waterfall, the creek flowing into Lake Blanche, and this marks the high point in both uses of the term for my hike. Gosh, don't you love running water? When I lived in Southern California, that's what I missed the most, aside from family and friends. That sound, mountain water.